It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Hardy on the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Here we go.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is Gibbs on second down. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 14 on the play, and that gives the Lions the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Alert!
On first down, it's Gibbs. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Let's go, 80. Buffalo speed.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Hardy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Big point Hardy on the return. first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Pistol now for Milrow. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Ready? Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready?
Milrow from the gun. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Mustang 19.
Pretty short, it's Milrow. So Laporta again. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards. First down to Detroit.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
18, fight it. Come on. Viking 18, Warriors 17.
St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Second and 13. Finds him over the middle. No yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
19 tight. Buffalo 18.
First down throw here from Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Trey Brown.
Milrow's pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get set, Yellow. Go ahead. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
18, watch out.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Get set, get set. On your team, watch out. Go get him, go get him.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Yellow, outside. Yellow, on your team, watch out. Yellow.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60. Let's go. 19 Lions. Panther 11.
Sending a receiver left. Milrow with it on first. Ball in left side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Back. 18 Cardinal. Go.
To throw. Here's Milrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
To number 87, Sam Laporta.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Ready. Alert.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake, Milrow. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
70 Lions, 18 Pioneer, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, rig alert, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats, Warriors 70.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter, it's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, compared to the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now with Purdy. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Lions get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. Well, what better way to follow up one interception Then by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Come on, come on.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They motion a receiver left. First down, and they go right back to it. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Right there.
From the gun, Milrow. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Cub 19. Cub 19. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go street.
Running back sent in motion.
18 Rattler. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Milrow throwing on third down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Milrow's pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Here's Robinson. Start the drive. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Play action now. Purdy. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Jack Campbell with the INT. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Yeah, first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Incomplete. He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Get set. Get set. Back around, stop. Stop.
He's on target. Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a second quarter lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
14, Lions 10.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
On the stick.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He has this down to the 34. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Another one for Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Rick Martin making that play.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Lions trailing in the early going.
Cut. Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Tight end going in motion here.
70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70.
2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
Ready.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
San Francisco calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Let's go. Red Viking 18. Ready.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
2, 18, Roderick, back to 60. Go.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
49ers 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Outside. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Purdy on first down. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Quick throw is caught. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
21. Lions 17.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Let's go now. 19 tight. Not 50. 60. Mustang 19. Check. Panther 11.
To the air, Milrow. He beams one, deep right side. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Pirates. Ready. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. Riggs. 7 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Watch out.
Starting the half with Robinson. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Purdy setting up that play action. Headed out right. He can run it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
At the 21-yard line.
Yellow. Up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of a yard.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 11. Doesn't make the connection. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Moody knocks it through. And push their lead to 4.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Pistol now for Milroe. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go!
A give to Gibbs. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Come on, come on.
On 1st down, right back to Gibbs. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. They're cobbled together a yard there. Tackle made by Jair Brown. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
To the air, 3rd and long. That one complete to St. Brown. He finds space, middle of the field. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Get set, get set.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner, if someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
2nd and 3 now. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
It's that, yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Yellow.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready? Johnny Lions. Ready, up.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Here we go, here we go. Coogan, check, Panther. Go.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after a second-yard gain. Michael Williams there to haul him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Ready?
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Buying some time right. Catch made over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got three tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
Gibbs. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Lions football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal.
Hey, let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
He gets it again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with third and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, where you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 65, 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Cracking for it, and it's good! Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set. Here we go. Watch out. Stop.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers come through to tie it in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Slot man motioned over. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Milroe from the gun. Finds him over the middle. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Gibbs now from the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready? Travel up, Cougar 19. Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Lions trail by just one.
Ready, set.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready, what?
Throwing now, off play action. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Okay, ready?
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Go! Back on 80. Red alert, red alert. Ready?
On the pistol, it's Gibbs. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They go to a knee here. No need to push it for the end zone. They're going to try to set up the game-winning kick. And a timeout arrives with just 4 seconds left. And a possible game winner upcoming. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
Ready?
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. They go to a knee here. No need to push it for the end zone. They're going to try to set up the game-winning kick. Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. The kick is good. He got it. And their postseason starts with a win as they take this wild card game. So the Lions get the win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.